let's do some simple things. We'll start with a new page.
Okay, here we go.
We'll just show you how easy it is to put a shape, for example. I think for this, it might be worth doing this in the standard level, because this is the kind of work we do with the juniors. And so I'm going to view preferences. It wouldn't normally change levels on the fly, but it's just, this is one way. So you go to general and click standard. Now the standard level is a bit different. It doesn't have any opportunity to change to radians. It has no calculus options, and it's nice and simple. So we'll just start on something really simple, and let's just put a shape on. I'm going to go click, and you notice I can click quite close to a point, but it's clicking to the nearest whole number. That's because I have this button pressed.
What do you click first? How do you get back?
Put it
The
down.
zero, the square and the plus.
So you can see that these objects, these keys down here are all
left-hand
modes.
side.
This is a mode for putting points.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that it just keeps putting points on until this is the select mode. You always go back to select. You can go back to select lots of ways by just clicking on the edge of the graph, for example, which is back, or if you press the escape key.
This puts points.
This is the scribble tool. Now, the scribble tool is incredibly important, which means I can highlight things and generally predict graphs and so on. I don't know if you're using this with an interactive whiteboard, but the trouble with interactive whiteboards is the scribble tool that is built into the whiteboard belongs to the whiteboard software. It doesn't belong to Autograph. So, where this does, you see, look, I can drag it and just move the whole scene around. Now, if you did this on a smartboard, you'll find that the smartboard writing will disappear when you go back.
Wow. Just enlarge that corner.
So zoom, wherever you click, it zooms. Now, if you click somewhere and literally lose the plot, you're very entitled to laugh at that. But this red click here is what I've got to get.
You can display it.
If you've completely lost it, don't know where you are, just click on that, and that will take you back to the standard scale.
Did you guys get that? If you zoom in too far, you can go up to the red check, and it'll give you back to your standard scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely right. Yes, the red check is fantastic. It does lots of other things as well. Default scales for trig functions, for example.
If you zoom.
But for now, we'll just drag that down a little bit here, and I want to select all of these. You see them all woken up, and so if I do a right click now, and I've got the ability to press the right click. You can't see what I'm doing, but that's what it produces. Then the right click is there. If for any reason you find the right click a little tricky, the right click is duplicated on the object menu. So it's just a nice thing to know that. Sometimes it's easier than fiddling around with a pen. Anyway, I have now got select there. I have all that selected. So the right click tells me what I can do with those points. So the logic of Autograph, as with most dynamic software, is put an object on or put several objects on the screen, select them, and the right click tells you what you can do with it. Now, Autograph doesn't know whether these points are a particle adjacent set, in which case you could do a line of best fit, but we know that it's going to be grouped base shape. That's what we want to do. Just click on that, and that now gives us an object which I can move around the screen, only in ones because of that.
That's your graph transformations.
If I click on this one, it means I can move it around more.
Vectors, shifts.
Now I think at this point we want to discuss pedagogy, because if we don't think about the actual teaching, then we're just dealing with a gadget that will produce pretty pictures and so on. For example, I'm going to select this, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to say, what would happen if we reflected this in the x-axis? That's the way you want to get the pen out and offer it round. Now, if you've got an active board, you can get a board to actually write on it, or you can use a tablet, which I use all the time. I think Dan needs. just pass that round.
Right.
ActiveBoard will have a tablet that you can play with. It doesn't mean you've got to actually add the board. You can go around. So you get a child to say, and it's quite a common error to put it over here. Think about teaching the whole thing rather than in a lab. You can say to that child, well, you're in very good company. It's an extremely common error, this. That's not quite right. You're thinking X, and you go and put it over there. Actually, X is the axis about which you're reflecting this, so it should come. Right click now, reflect to the X-axis. And now, with the select mode,
Yeah, this is reflection in the x-axis. Is exactly what we want. Nice.
if you drag on the blue, if you drag on a single point,
I'm just following what he's doing there. This is really nice.